Alright, what do you at YouTube? General Shona O'Brien here of the Fox Rebellion. Okay, quick update video. This shan't be long. This will not be long. I don't like that word shan't. Have no idea why I said it. Okay, here we go. Right, so quick update. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. That is because I've been scheduled like crazy at work. I'm not complaining. That's more money for me. If anybody I work with is watching this, I don't have an issue with work. I don't love it. Okay, well, I don't love washing dishes all day, but it could be worse. You know, I could still be crawling up underneath houses working on heat and air units, you know. I'm not doing that anymore, so. But due to my scheduling at work, I haven't been able to upload or record any videos to be uploaded while I'm at work. So that's why for like the past 2-3 weeks I haven't really uploaded much of nothing. But on my days off, I do plan to record. I'm going to try and record a video every day I have off, with the exception of Christmas and Christmas Eve. Those are holidays. And family before YouTube. Sorry guys that are subscribed. Sorry my little YouTube community that I hang out with. I do apologize, but I mean, you know, it's family. Family's got to come first sometimes. Sorry about that. So this is the update. I will not be making another video today. I will aim for, I believe I have next Monday off. So you can be prepared for a video then. Be prepared, but I don't know if I'll get called in or not. So yeah, that's pretty much the update. My content's gonna be slow. I'm going to go from a video a day to about a video a week, at most 2, at least 1. That's what I'm aiming for. And this is also going to be a Q&A. I have a few questions from some people that follow me on Twitter, because I asked them to, so this wouldn't be a short as hell video. And the first question comes from Savage Dragon. He asks, he asks, what are my plans for my channel? Originally, my plans for my channel were to just have a place to keep my favorite videos, the videos I like, stuff like that, all nice and neat and ordered in playlists. But then I started uploading content. I assume he means towards the uploaded content. Plans for my channel? Right now, I'm sticking with classic gaming. NES, SNES, Mega Drive, Genesis for those of you in the US. That's the goal for the time being. Later on, down the line, maybe, I'm hoping in 6 months' time, I'll be able to get a decent, you know, camera's right there, a decent, you know, setup, so that I can do, Xbox One games, Xbox 360 games, maybe the occasional PS1 game. I said maybe the occasional, not a big fan of PlayStation. PS1 was friggin' fantastic. PS2 fell a little short. PS3 fell way short. PS4 just, yeah, don't like it. Hopefully that doesn't trigger anybody. If it does, get over it. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just, that's my opinion. And I'm tired of hearing everybody get bitched out because they have an opinion on something. I'm not a big fan of PlayStation 4. I will consider buying one if they finally remaster Spyro the Dragon. And hopefully they don't screw it up like they did Crash. The issue with Crash was there's this little thing called a ghost platform, which gives you like a split second on timing, you know, just to be like able to get your jumps further. They didn't include that. And everybody has raged over Crash since the remastered trilogy has come out. It's Chewbacca, everybody. He wants to be heard. That was Chewbacca, everybody. I do apologize. He saw a bird. See, look at this little dork. Look at him. Chew. Chew Beast. Chewboba Baka Fett. Chewy. Say hi to everybody on YouTube. Oh, now he's sucking up. He does that. He barks. Like, literally the wind will change direction. He barks. I do apologize for that. I am not editing that out, though. Because, honestly, it was kind of funny. So that stays in. And I've got to get Chube in there somehow. You know. Gotta show off my beastie. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Look at my beastie. Look at my beastie. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute, guys? Yeah. Mwah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. When he wants to be a good boy. Other times he's a pain because he barks at everything. But he's still a good boy. Best friend. Best friend in the world. Best friend you could ever ask for. Is a dog or a cat. Okay, so Savage, to answer your question, classic games for now, till I get a better till I get a better setup, and then more modern games. That's the plan. That's what I'm aiming for. Next question comes from Double Barrel Riot, whose channel I highly recommend you check out. Great guy. Wonderful content. Did a lot of Sonic stuff. And does a bunch of live streams. Great person. He does a lot of crowd interactions, you know, with his live streams, which I like. Really cool dude. Highly recommend his channel. Check out his drunk streams, because I know he's planning on doing one soon. And when he does, don't forget to include a certain hashtag, which if you follow me on Twitter, you already know. I'm not going to bring it up, because I'm trying to keep this family friendly. Okay, to answer your question, his question is, do I plan on upgrading my setup? Well, right now my setup it's emulators on my mobile for classic games. Yes, Chris, I do plan on upgrading. It's going to take a while. I'm shooting for in about 6 months. That gives me time to work with the bill, set money aside, yada yada yada, you know. I gotta do a little looking into it, see which is best, which would work best for me, which is, you know, best financially speaking. Everybody's saying Elgato. I'm gonna look into that, though. You know, I mean, it seems to work for most everybody. So, yes, I do plan on upgrading my setup, so that way you can see me play and fail miserably at Sonic Mania, like Call of Duty World War II, Sonic Forces, Super Lucky's Tale, which I absolutely have to. I have to do a walkthrough, or rather a playthrough on that, because it's friggin' adorable as all get out. Stuff like that. The next questions, because I've only got 4, come from Jiminy Bob. From his gaming channel. I just call him Jim. He's Jimbo. Jim, you asked me a bunch of really, what you thought at the time were tough philosophical questions, because I did the same thing to you. Buddy, not really. I've got super simple. I'll learn how to talk sometime, you know, this decade. Super simple explanations for them. First question was, by the way, I love you for this one, because it made me laugh as soon as I read it. If time travel exists, why haven't we had any contact with time travelers? Well, see, Jim, with time travel, you've got to assume that there are protocols in place so that time travelers don't screw up the timeline. So some guy from, say, 2552 doesn't come back to 1938 and, you know, step on a butterfly, and next thing you know, Nazis rule the world. It sounds ridiculous, but there is some... We don't know about that. That could very well possibly happen. Hell, he could slap his great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather in the face and kick him in the nuts, and Nazis take over the world. That's a little extreme, but I mean, this is time travel we're talking about, where every minor, even the tiniest little thing, has the most drastic, horrible reactions. Or great ones, maybe? I don't know. I mean, possibly. But who's to say we haven't already? Who's to say Leonardo da Vinci, one of the greatest minds of the Middle Ages, wasn't a time traveler? He very well could have been. He very well could have been. Come back through time with all of his knowledge to better help out humanity. Bit of a stretch, right? Yeah, I know. But yeah, in the short, it's probably because there are protocols in place to keep some guy from 2552 coming to 2017 and being like, yo, hey, buddy, I am your great grandsons, girlfriends, mothers, aunts, uncles. I think that's too far back. All the greats, grandsons, girlfriends, cousins, best friends, boyfriends, next door roommate. So we're practically family, buddy. I'm from 2552. We got flying cars. Yeah, we got flying cars. Did you know that? You ever seen a car fly? We got them. Because it would screw up the timeline. So with those protocols in place, it's not like they can just shake our hand and go, hey, I'm from the future, buddy. How you doing? These are the guns we use. This is the technology we use. And this is how you can go back in time and kill Hitler before World War II ever happened. I swear I'm not obsessed with World War II. It's just a great point when you're talking in time travel because it was so horrible. And everybody knows what World War II is. So, I'm not pro-Nazi, just so you know. Alright, the next question is, if he buys a broom, and he switches out the head of the broom and the handle of the broom like 20 times, is it still the same broom? Long story short, as long as the piece connecting the head and the handle is the same, then technically, yes, you have the same broom, just with different pieces. Now, if everything's been replaced, no, you do not have the same broom. Okay? So, that's my little Q&A. I wasn't able to get much in. I've been having Wi-Fi issues. It's been spotty. I am hoping, like God, I'm really, really praying that this new company here is able to come in and put in our internet, because we just switched to them before the 11th, so I don't have to deal with this shoddy, spotty crap by Frontier. Anybody who uses Frontier in the US, duck and run. Get away from it. Don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Don't touch it with a 20-foot pole. Don't touch it with a 40-foot pole. Don't go near Frontier. They suck. The first 2 months we had them, we were lucky if we even had like 1 day a week of actual internet instead of it just cutting out every 3 seconds or not even working at all. So, don't use Frontier if you're in the US. I guess the UK equivalent, since I know a lot of my subscribers are from the UK, would be Virgin. Yeah. So, Badger, you know all about that. Alright, everybody, that's the update. Update is, my content's really going to slow down now because of work. I do apologize for that. I have answered the questions. I know there are some other questions people have asked. I got from a buddy of mine, is Sonic Forces any good? I haven't played it. The reviews are mixed. I'm not going to have an opinion on it. The reviews, a good deal of reviews say it's a bad game, but it's still fun to play because it's one of those, it being bad actually makes it fun instead of like Sonic 06, which was god awful. So horrible. We don't talk about Sonic 06 because of this. Sonic fans do not talk about Sonic 06 because of it. Yes, the glitches at first, it's funny, it's cute, but after like the billionth time dying because of a glitch, or walking around in a circle for 30 minutes trying to find that one pixel that started the cutscene to let you progress in the story, after that, it got bad, and it sucked, and it was not fun anymore. So from what I've heard, from what I've read, from what I've watched, Sonic Forces, not that bad, has some issues. It's, from what I've heard, it was basically not quite as polished as it should have been, but it was still fun to play. So to answer your question, Jesse, yes, fun game, from what I've read. I do not know, I haven't played it yet. Now, Sonic Mania, yes, I do have an opinion on it. True, I have not played it, but I've watched enough footage of it. I've read up on it. I was following it since it was first announced. It is the true Sonic 4. The true Sonic 4. Not the little 3D thing that just sucked so much. Sucked worse than a Hoover. But the gameplay looks great. Apparently it handles well. Some reviewers had issues with it being a 2D title because they weren't a big fan of the 2D titles. But you know what? I'm not going to give them crap for it. Everybody, if you like the 3D Sonic games, you like the 3D Sonic games. If you like the 2D Sonic games, you like the 2D Sonic games. There shouldn't be like this major rift in the fandom. 3D on this side and 2D on this side, and everybody's duking it out and fighting. Our games are better. No, it's Sonic, everybody. He's a fictional blue hedgehog who runs fast, who has a two-tailed yellow fox that can fly, is apparently either preteen or like 16, something like that. I don't know. His age seems to change game to game. And is a friggin' genius. They're fictional characters. Don't read too much into it, people. I, for one, like Mania. I like what I've seen. I like what I've demoed, It looks great. It feels great. It is the true successor to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It has that perfect 1990s 2D Sonic feel. And it looks great. It looks absolutely beautiful. Christian Whitehead, buddy, if you watch this, which I doubt you will, but if you do, buddy, great friggin' job. T-Lopes, amazing job with the music, man. Absolutely wonderful. I just have one issue, and it's a minor issue, but it's still an issue. Why no Ice Cap Zone? It's one of the most memorable zones from the classic 2D Sonic games. Ice Cap Zone. That great theme. Watching Sonic in Sonic 3 do his little snowboarding thing. Why no Ice Cap Zone? But you know what? I don't care. It looks great, man. Y'all did a great job. The entire team behind you did a fantastic job. You worked your butts off for a game. You're very obviously fans of the series. You did Sonic justice. And for that, we all salute you here at the Fox Rebellion. So I'm sorry, I got a little sidetracked, everybody. This was just supposed to be a Q&A and a little bit of brain fart of an update. I've done my update, I've done my Q&A, but I've still got time. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this up. A little rant against the Sonic fandom. I've been a part of the Sonic fandom since I was 12 years old. Actually longer than that, but I didn't even know what a fandom was until I was 12. So I'm just gonna stop it right there at 12. My issue is this, and this came up in a fellow in the comment section of a YouTuber I follow, Peter Netter. Check out his videos, fantastic stuff. Love his channel. Definitely something you can watch when you're having a crappy day, and just make you feel better. Because a lot of it's silly, it's edited, he does a lot of stuff with it. I love his videos. Someone was giving him crap in the comments because he prefers the 3D Sonic games. Sonic fans, from a huge diehard Sonic fan like myself, this is coming from me to you, Sonic fans. Quit already, okay? Yes, the 2D games were great. Yes, some of the 3D games were great, like Sonic Adventure. Others, like Sonic 06, were miserable failures. But I still realize that some of you absolutely love 3D games. Some of you absolutely love the 2D games. And then you get us in the middle, like me. I loved Sonic Heroes. I loved Sonic 2. Hell, my earliest gaming memory is playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at 2 years old on the Genesis, playing it. And I have to hear this bickering between this great fandom of awesome people on both sides of the fence. 2D games were better, 3D games were better. They're Sonic. They're all about the same character. So why can't we, as a fandom, come together, and admit, hey, yeah, 3D games were cool. The 2D games were great. They're all about Sonic, this character that we all know and love. Well, me mostly Tails, because, nerdy little fox, fat nerdy little guy right here, but, come on, give up already. All you're doing is tearing the fandom apart and making us look like a bunch of crazies, to get this bent over games about a fictional blue hedgehog that's anthropomorphic and runs really, really fast and has a beef with a human, human now, overlander back then. Just, please, don't do this to the fandom. Don't make us look like we're a bunch of crazy nut jobs, Just be chill with each other. Unite. Unite as one. Okay? And that's my message to those of you who bicker back and forth. There's no need to. There's no need to. It's Sonic. Just love Sonic. Love what you love. Let the other people love what they love about Sonic. Don't call people out. Makes you look petty. Makes us look bad. And I realize, after saying this, I'm probably going to catch a lot of crap for this. But I don't care. Because, why should I? You're entitled to your opinions. This side isn't entitled to their opinions. If you like 3D, if you like 2D, okay, good for you, buddy. There's no reason to hate each other over it, None at all. And I apologize to the other people watching this. I was not the rant wasn't intended, but I feel like, and I know the other YouTubers in my small, mostly UK-based community feel the same way. YouTube can be a platform to send messages, and my message is this: don't hate because someone likes 3D or someone likes 2D Sonic. Embrace them, because the games all have qualities in of themselves. They've all got the pros and they've all got the cons. 3D Pro, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, they look fantastic now in 3D. A good example is the Sonic Boom TV show. They've added fur marks, they've done better jobs with the shadowing and stuff like that. The, athletic tape is a little iffy, and the scarf is a little unnecessary, and the little bandolier thingy Tails wears, I'm still not sure why he wears it. But it doesn't change the fact that they look great in 3D, and they've been modernized to fit in with this era. And for the 2D section, oh, wait. No, I forgot to mention the cons on the 3D. Cons on the 3D are the number one on the list: Sonic 06. Yeah, Sonic 06. Enough said. But then, you got the 2D side. With the 2D side, launched the Sonic fandom, launched Sonic into the spotlight he is in today. If it wasn't for the classic 1990s games, Sonic wouldn't be around. Pro. Another thing, not only did Sonic, because of the early games, become the face of Sega, but he is now one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic. I think I added one too many thieves in there. Iconic gaming brain fart figures of all time. You know, you say Sonic the Hedgehog, nobody scratches their head and goes, "Who dat?" You know, they're like, "Oh, the blue guy that runs really fast and curls into a ball and beats up all the robots." Pro, because if it wasn't for the classics, that wouldn't be here. Now for the cons. Cons. Difficulty. Yeah, the original 2D games were fairly difficult. They had to be. Because, back then they couldn't do a lot with graphics and stuff. There was, here's the game, here's a booklet with the story that's about yay thick. Have at it. You got your backstory, the rest of it comes from your imagination. I think that's a pro, personally, but a lot of people find that as a con. So, to compensate for that, they made it difficult. A lot more difficult than some of the 3D games, People would see that as a con. I get that. Makes sense, makes sense. Completely forgot where I was going with this. Sorry for the ramble. But I feel the need to address the Sonic fandom. Sonic fans everywhere. That little blue hedgehog that you all know and love, be he 3D or be he 2D. He don't want you fighting. He's a fictional character. He don't want you fighting over a fictional character. Why would you fight over a fictional character? So just chill. Okay? Love one another. That's a little preachy. It is a little preachy. But I'm seeing this fandom that I've been a part of for 12 years rip itself apart. Because 3D's on this side and 2D's on this side. There's no need for that, There really is just no need for that. We all love the same game character. You can be a hardcore 3D fan or a hardcore 2D fan. You can love specifically those games. Just don't give people crap, right? Buddy, who did that, and Peter's and Peter's video from yesterday. It wasn't right, man. I'm not calling you out. I'm not saying names. It wasn't right. Okay? And Peter, buddy, if you're watching this, please more videos on Super Lucky Style. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. The game's friggin' cute as hell, man. Come on. Also, can we get some Sonic Boom Season 2 episodes? I kind of like those, where you sort of recapped the episodes in Season 1. I like hearing your opinions. I like hearing people's opinions on the characters. And the way the story should go and such. So, please, Peter, buddy, come on, man. We're all waiting for it. And I know you want to. By the way, guys, big shout out to Peter Netter. Check out his channel. I will be leaving a link in the description. So far that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 links I'm leaving. I'll figure that out, But I'll be putting the links in the descriptions to the channels. Great channels, great YouTubers. These people are fantastic. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe this. Pardon the rant at the end. It's not really where I wanted things to go. Things just kind of went there. I do apologize for that. But, it's doggone it. I'm a part of this fandom, and they're tearing each other apart. And that just doesn't sit right with me, because I know we can love one another. I know we can get along. And really, it's just this infighting's making people on the outside go, "Oh, those guys are idiots. They're fighting over a fictional blue hedgehog and a fictional yellow fox. Why? These people, they ain't got no brains." And that's not the entire fandom. So, I do apologize for the rant. Needed to be said. Needed to be said. It needed to be said, y'all. thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be uploading, my next video will be Kid Chameleon. My video after that will be Castlevania Vampire's Kiss, also known as Dracula X. And more sorry, got tongue-tied. And most importantly, I will be starting a new series in a little bit. Maybe a couple weeks' time. Might be the third video I upload in a row. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm thinking it's about time I hit the Game Boy Advance. So, if you have any suggestions, hit me up on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter with @Shona, SONNA, F0X. So that's Shona Fox with a 1 for an I and a 0 for the X. So follow me, leave me suggestions in the comments. Heck, throw a brick through my window with a suggestion on it. I don't care. Just please make a suggestion. No, don't actually throw a brick through my window, because then I have to pay for it. And if I have to pay for it, that's less money that I have to spend on a better, sweeter setup, which means it's going to take longer for me to, actually be able to live stream games that I, like Sonic Mania, like Sonic Forces, like Super Lucky's Tale, like Call of Duty World War II, or Infinite Warfare, or Assassin's Creed Syndicate, that I could literally drone on all day just listing off games that I plan to do. But yeah, so leave me a comment, leave me a suggestion. I'm thinking Game Boy Advance. I'm not sure. I might go with... Just lost my train of thought. I might go with another Genesis title / Mega Drive, for those of you not in the US. Or I might go with something from the SNES. Hey, I'm thinking maybe Metroid. Super Metroid. Who knows? Maybe Super Metroid. Or I might just be cheeky enough to try a PS1 game. Maybe. Sort of. Kind of have an issue with, screen size. But I know it'll work. If I do that, it'll most likely be Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is one of my favorite Castlevania games. If I do GBA, you might be seeing, you might actually see me do another Castlevania title. I might do Sonic Advance. I might do Mr. Driller Man. Or was it Mr. Driller? One of those. Hell, I might even pull something out of my rear and it be completely off the wall. Because, you know what, doggone it, I could do that and I think it'd get some laughs. I don't know what my next series will be, but there will be a third series introduced soon. I'm rambling now. I should go ahead and end. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter. That will be in the description. Hit me up on Telegram if you have Telegram. If you don't have Telegram, then don't worry about it. If you don't have Twitter, don't worry about it. In my comments, please leave suggestions of future games you would like to see. Right now, focus on NES, SNES, and Mega Drive / Genesis. By the way, NES and SNES are Nintendo and Super Nintendo for those of you who don't speak me. Alright, thank you for watching. You have a good day. YouTube, you are the best. And remember, join the Fox Rebellion. Okay, I didn't hit stop. So, remember, join the Fox Rebellion and revolt against normality. Rebel. Rebel against normality.